can't believe you don't know what a Miller is. And you said you're a country boy? You know my boy. I know.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Apex Wrestling, ready to rumble. We are live from inside the Talking Sticks Resort Arena in Phoenix, Arizona, and I'm Forrest Walpole, commentator for Apex Wrestling. Kind of screwed that up a little bit there, but I'm Forrest Walpole, commentator for Wrestling, and beside me is the returning Tony Sparacio.
I am ready to rumble. After weeks and weeks of freelancing on other companies, I am back to where I started here in Apex Wrestling, pulling double duty tonight. Earlier in the afternoon, I was in the Second City Dojo, flew over here, which is why we were shaving a bit of time off between the pre-show and main show, but I'm here, I'm ready, and I'm excited to be back here in Apex Wrestling!
Man, it's good to see you back here, man, and what a way to get things started for the Ready to Rumble pay-per-view event. It is the Fatal 4-Way for the Apex Internet Championship. Cody Hagan, Bruiser Brad, Christian Tracy vying to go after Mason Foster and the Internet Championship currently around his waist. This has been stemming for a month and a half. No, wait, not really a month and a half. Basically, it's been going crazy for about a month and a half. It's just crazy shit right here.
So if I'm not mistaken, last time I was on commentary duties, Cody Hagan won the Internet Champion, was our inaugural Apex Champion. Catch us up to what has happened with the Apex Internet Champion.
Very funny story. Cody Hagan, after he won the matchup at Control, he would be constantly been told that, he was not really worthy of being Internet Champion. People were still looking down on him. And then, in a number one contenders match, which was won by Bruiser Brad, Cody Hagan had a chance to prove his doubters wrong, but in the end, Brad won the match. The next Warzone after that, Brad would defend it against Christian Tracy, with Tracy walking out the winner. And then this past episode of Ground Zero, it was Tracy versus Foster. Foster would win the belt, and here we are. 4 men vying for the first 4 men of the Internet title history, all looking to try to make their claim in the Internet Championship division. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let us begin. Ready to rumble.
Let's go!
Hell yeah. And here comes Cody Hagan, the underdog of this matchup.
But the inaugural Internet Champion. We can't forget about that.
That's definitely true.
Introducing the challenger from Indianapolis, Indiana, weighing in at 248 pounds, the Rebel, Cody Hagan.
Well, could you imagine what Cody Hagan would be going through? What mindset Cody Hagan would be going through if he were to walk out this match as the Internet Champion? beating his partner Christian Tracy, the man who he beat on Ground Zero. This man, Bruiser Brad, and let's not forget the internet champion himself, Mason Foster. Could you imagine what Cody Hagan would be acting like if he were to walk out victorious in this match?
Oh, definitely making history on Apex. Being the first ever two-time Apex Internet Champion. Of course, he would be elated. He's making history tonight. And Bruiser Brad, from what I know, could also make history in becoming the first ever two-time Apex Internet Champion.
Well, here comes the man who has had a 1-1 record between him and Cody Hagan ever since the Internet title came and became a championship belt. Bruiser Brad, a man that some feel may actually be the odds-on favorite to win this match.
You know, there was actually, back when we were holding a tournament for the Apex Internet Champion, we could have seen Cody and Bruiser Brad, but Brad losing to Max Maximus in the second round left Cody and Max against each other, and it seems like Cody had Max's number and everybody else's number. Remember, Cody did not just win 2 matches to get to the title. He won 1, 2, 3, 4 matches to win the Apex Internet Champion. So if anybody's worked harder than anyone in this match to get to this spot, it is Cody.
Here comes the other member of Reckless Intent, Christian Tracy. And man, does he got a score to settle with Mason Foster.
The challenger from Saratoga
Definitely does.
Springs,
I
New
think
York,
all 4 of
weighing
these
in
men
at
have something to
260
grasp for
Christian.
tonight, and that is the Apex Internet Champion over anything.
Well, here's the thing. The one big thing about this match that Mason Foster has to be aware of, and knowing him, he is aware of this. He does not have to be pinned to lose. He does not have to be the one to be pinned in this matchup to lose the Internet Championship. For example, we could see Christian Tracy or Cody pin Brad, or vice versa, Brad pinning one of the 2 men.
Yep, it's not like how it's done over at DBW where it's elimination style. This is one fall to a finish.
With all 4 men, this is a big matchup for these 4 men. They have to be going crazy right about now. Being the opening contest, looking to impress the crowd with their ability in that ring. This is going to be a big match for all 4 men to show how badly they want to be Internet Champion. And speaking of which, here he is right now, the Internet Champion, Mason Foster.
From Swansea, Wales,
Mason
weighing in
holding
at
that belt proudly.
252 pounds,
Wouldn't,
he
again,
is
did
the
so
Internet
much to get to this
Champion,
point here tonight to
Mason
become
Foster.
our Apex Internet Champion.
And this is officially, ironically, that belt has big significance because all 4 men, that belt is the very first belt they've all 4 have won in Apex, and now
Wow.
they're looking to see who can be the first 2-time champion, or Mason Foster can be the first man to successfully defend the Internet Championship.
No matter who wins tonight, we are making history. And I love to be a part of a bit of history in Apex. Always love to see it.
So right now, all 4 men have a big chip on their shoulder. They all want to walk out Internet Champion, but only one of them can achieve that goal here tonight. The question is, who will it be?
Yeah, that's why I think is on everybody's mind Live chat is completely silent because they're on the edge of their seats right now.
And there it is. That's what it's all about. The Internet Championship. A championship belt that has brought many good matches in Apex Wrestling since its inception a month back. The night before Apex Control. And now, these 4 men are going to contest to see, out of these 4, who is the better Internet Champion.
If you don't mind me showing my catchphrase, let's get this match underway!
Well, look at how this is going. You got Brad and Mason going at each other, and surprisingly, a move that I didn't think would happen, Cody's going after Christian.
Well, with the collapse of the Fallen Kingdom, I totally understand why Mason and Brad are going at it against each other, but Cody and Christian seems like they're going to have more of a brotherly battle more than anything instead of a blood feud, which we're seeing it in the ring.
Well, all 4 men have a history with each other as far as the two fighting each other goes. You just said what they were, but right now I think these two, Cody and Brad, are more focused on trying to do something to their respective opponent that they're going after before they ultimately try to turn and go at each other.
Definitely, they're trying to whittle away their opponents so they can possibly look towards their rival that they've been boiling up with for the past few weeks.
Right now, Tracy and Brad both in control of who they're going after, but Tracy, we're going to bring Cody back to the ring. Oh, wait a minute. Oh! And Tracy slamming Cody chest first on the apron. The hardest part of the ring.
Definitely agree with you there. And what's crazy is that all 4 of these men are quite big individuals. There's nothing small about any of them. Pretty much all of them reaching the at least 260-pound mark. So we're seeing a battle of the big boys. And if there's one thing I love, it's big boys.
Well, now the tide has shifted in some way. Brad and Tracy going at each other. Foster and Hagen going after each other. And I actually want to see how this works. Because right now, Brad wants to deal with Christian because Tracy did beat him on this past episode of Warzone for the Internet Championship. So this is Brad's revenge right here. In the meantime, Cody's outside, just busted open Mason Foster on the steel post. Brad with a cover. Both men are saying, you are not getting the pin while we're still breathing.
Yeah, Cody desperate to get his hands on that Internet Championship once again, and Mason, being the current holder of it, shows that he's got determination.
Right now, Brad, oh man, near 400 pounds sitting on the weight of Tracy, and Brad just became the first ever 2-time Internet Champion after just laying flat right on Christian Tracy's chest. Not only being a 2-time champion, but also gaining some revenge after what happened on Warzone.
And what a modicum of revenge that was, as Brad, again, like you said, becomes the first ever 2-time Apex Internet Champion. But with the champion not being pinned, you gotta wonder if Mason is gonna keep on for that Internet Champion.
Here is your winner and new Internet Champion, Bruiser Brad.
Well, Brad Adams, the new Internet Champion, keeping this belt to where it is yet to be defended successfully even once. The only question is, will Brad do what he couldn't do the first time and successfully retain the belt the next time he has to defend it?
Well, that's in the future. That's not going to be tonight. What's tonight And what's next on the card is gonna be one of the champions on the line. It's gonna be quite the match.
Oh, definitely. I agree with you wholeheartedly. As the Apex Tag Team titles are on the line with the Horsemen taking on their old rivals, the Charm City Kings.
Definitely, this is a match that's gone on for what feels like eons in other companies. Has happened already one other time in a non-title venture here in Apex. You gotta wonder what the mindset of the Horsemen will be when the titles are at stake.
This has been a very, very personal rivalry. This stems far beyond even Apex. These two teams have been going after each other whenever they're in the same company, with the Horsemen coming out on top on most occasions. The last time they fought, which was in Apex to my knowledge, the Charm City Kings would get their first victory over them. Tonight, they get to try to cement that their win was not a fluke. But the Horsemen have a chance on getting some payback against the CCK for pitting them in that match that I mentioned.
And since we crowned new Apex Tag Team Champions after an initial vacation, I don't think the titles have actually been defended successfully yet. So you gotta wonder if Charm City is going to be able to break that chain. If they're going to be able to be as successful as our first ever Apex Tag Team Champions.
Well, we'll see what happens. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the tag team match of the night. Let's get it started. The tag team titles on the line. Let's begin.
Go.
Here they are, the challengers, already coming in the ring. They want to get this match going. They want to quickly become the new Apex Tag Team Champions. And man, I honestly cannot blame them. They are hype. They are ready. But can they do enough? Can they pull that revenge win over the Charm City Kings, as Brandon Ace is coming out here waiting on his tag team partner, Michael Carter.
Yep. One of the most dominant tag teams up until recently to never win the Apex Tag Team Champions, but they finally did it. Winning those very beautiful, very detailed tag team strategies.
Excuse me. Well, these two, they have proven time and again that they are deserving of the tag team champions. Earlier tonight we had a Charm City tag team, Charm City Queens, coming out here. However, earlier tonight they were unable to successfully retain the Apex Women's Tag Team titles. But it is not the end of the night for Amber Young, as she's going to be taking on Rochelle Ross for the women's title here momentarily after this matchup, if my memory serves me right. But that's for later, and this is right now. As Charm City tries to get something going for the men's side of the Charm City.
It's going to be fun to see these two tag teams battle it out. This is actually the first time I'm ever watching these teams go at it live, from my knowledge.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe you are absolutely right on that one.
It's going to be quite the pleasure to call it.
And that's what's all about the Apex Tag Team titles. I'm so excited for this matchup. Been a very good rivalry, but let's get back to JoJo.
Austin.
And already she's still drinking.
On the way to the ring.
We've been drinking and drunken Jimmy, JoJo, good lord.
19 pounds. Arn Austin and Brandon K. The Alliance.
Looking to
Arn
take
Austin. Brandon
revenge
K.
there.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 591 pounds, they are the Brandon Ace and the Beast, Michael Carter, the Brotherhood.
And that's what's all about the tag team titles. Being up for grabs. The Revenge Seekers Horsemen and the champions. Look at this. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. These two again. I have problems trying to figure out who's going to start first. Ace is already saying he's going to start, and Carter willingly going in his corner. But Brandon K, not so much.
Very
And-
eager to get his hands on him.
Yeah, I can agree with that. They both want to get the pleasure of beating down the small man of Charm City Kings. But just remember, you may be dealing with a small man, but they both have one thing in common. These two teams are a small man, big man tag team. And that's pretty much where the similarities end, because they both have different tag team style of wrestling. They both have faced each other in the past, and now they're both looking to be tag team champions here tonight. But the question is, who's got that fiery passion to be tag team champions in this matchup? Charm City or the Horsemen?
Did you say Horsemen are a big man, small man tag team? Look at the size of both of them. They're both just big slabs of beef, just put all into one.
Well, you're not wrong there, as Arn Austin actually just took Michael Carter off the apron onto the arena floor, and a nice super kick from Brandon Ace as he goes for an anaconda vice. Trying to go for that early submission attempt, but not this time. Way too early for a tap out here.
Gonna wear him down, though. It's not always to get that tap out, it's to wear down the body part. To wear down the limbs.
Oh man, and there's the tag to Michael Carter. And Arn Austin, he's got to deal with him as best he can. Can't let Carter get the better of him, because then Carter, just like this, will get control, and you'll have to find an opening on him to gain the control back as Carter tags Ace back in.
Yeah, Carter very quickly can turn into a house of fire if you let him. It seems like he's sharing equally with Brandon, letting Brandon get his own shit in.
Yeah, that's pretty much how these two have been winning their matches, how they won the tag team titles. These two are known for doing such a thing, and that's the kind of strategy that you need to win your match in the tag team division.
Yeah, Brandon, I would say more than anybody else in CAW, is a tag team specialist. Whenever he is in the ring with a partner, he succeeds on the highest level possible.
Well, these two are still going at it on the outside. Oh, and a cutter! Red center cutter sits. Ace. What's he going to do here? Oh, wait a minute. What the hell is Arn Austin going to do? Well, they both need to get back to the ring for starters. That's at a count of 8. Oh no, this ain't gonna end in a count out, is it? Oh, it's gonna end in a count out. Oh! Well, the Charm City Kings successfully retained the bounce by way of a count out. Oh man. Oh man.
The Horsemen
Wow.
cannot be happy with that.
Oh man. The fact that they just... Wow, the Horsemen ultimately screwed themselves over, but even if they were to go in the ring, but with Brendan Ace as the legal man, they still would not have won the tag titles. Man, this sucks for them.
I don't think this is the last time you've seen Horsemen in Charm City here in Apex.
Oh, dude, I know we ain't gonna hear the end of this, but we gotta switch gears a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next, as we said earlier in the last match, the Apex Women's Championship. Amber Young taking on Rochelle Ross. These two have been going at it ever since Amber Young won the Elimination Chamber match that allowed her to face the Apex Women's Champion for the belt here tonight at Ready to Rumble. And ever since then, these two have been trying to show off toward the other, with Amber Young getting the most success out of showing off compared to Rochelle Ross. But tonight, it's not about other people. Tonight, it's about Amber Young and Rochelle Ross and seeing which of these two will be walking out of here the women's champion.
Yep, Amber, again, not as successful in the tag team sphere as she probably wanted to be. She wanted to be Amber 2 belts, but I think she is still as determined as ever to be Amber 1 belt and be the championship belt holder and be the top woman here in Apex. A feat that not many women could honestly say here in Apex. Apex Women's Champion is one of the most illustrious champions we have here. A belt that is not held by many women, and the women that are the top of the food chain.
Well, it's time. Young, Ross, women's title match. Let's see what happens here in this ring at Ready to Rumble.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the All-Star Women's Championship.
Wait a minute. Oh, fuck.
She stole the belt!
She stole the
Stole
belt.
the belt back.
She got so mad. She decided, I'm taking this belt and doing this.
The thief!
Oh, Amber Young, I guess she's not happy that she... How the hell did they even get the belts?
I'm getting backstage that Rachel Jackson is over the bodies of Alexia Hagan and Cassidy Blake. She's holding the other belt, and
Uh-oh.
our current champions are knocked unconscious.
Well, you gotta...
Seems like Charm City is not done with reckless intent, and it's definitely seen by Amber walking around with a stolen belt that's no longer hers.
Well, I guess she just wanted to see what would happen if she were to win this matchup, if she was still tag team champion. But here's the funny part. Earlier tonight, these two, as you said, Reckless and 10 became the new tag team champions of the women's division. But I believe it was because of what Rachel Jackson did for her partner Amber Young. Because if you remember, if you've seen it, you would see that Rachel Jackson spent most of that match on her own. She did not really tag in Amber Young, even though she probably should have at some points in the match. But I believe now that it's because she wanted to keep Amber Young fresh for this matchup against Rochelle Ross. And speaking of whom, here comes the women's champion.
Here she comes.
And she already means business. She wants to. She's out here for a fight, and she's gonna give one, knowing Rochelle Ross. But for now, let's go on down to ringside as we hear what JoJo has to say, and hope she doesn't go drunk on us.
Introducing the challenger from Washington, D.C. She is one half of the All-Star Women's Champions, Amber Young.
So Amber Young also forced JoJo to say that about her. Okay.
What a rotten personality she is.
From Queens, New York, she is the All-Star Women's Champion, the Villain.
Oh, there she is, the women's champion, Rochelle Ross. She is probably thinking this is going to be an easy matchup for her. But don't let Amber's size fool you. She may be smaller than Rochelle Ross, but that doesn't mean she's not known for putting down big women. I mean, hell, she put down fucking Olga Markowski.
She did.
And now Amber Young going to work on Rochelle Ross, looking to make her partner proud here tonight. And a nice sling blade from Amber Young.
You know, speaking of Drunkard Jimmy, he actually posted on his Instagram for once in his actual life, and he actually claimed that if he won the Rumble, he was actually going to go for the women's champion.
Oh, he wished.
Well, I don't know. I wonder if he's even going to last a second in the Rumble or not.
Oh, I'd be surprised if he lasts 5 minutes in that match. But right now, that's for later. This is now, as Amber Young going to work on Rochelle Ross right now. She wants to be women's champion. You could see it in her eyes, as I could see it in her eyes as the camera was pointing right at her. I could see in her eyes she wanted to be women's champion so badly. And as she has shown the past couple of weeks, she can do the job. She can become women's champion, but Rochelle Ross is not going to make it easy on her. She's going to make her earn it if she does even beat Rochelle Ross at all.
Yep. And Amber, honestly, Amber's not as tired as we would have thought she would be with her match, because she barely even did anything in the match. She let Rochelle do all of the handiwork.
Oh, and a nice super kick from Amber. Man, Amber's just going relentless, just being relentless on Rochelle Ross, not giving her a chance to breathe.
And this is a highly contested match right now. These two are not letting up, not letting each other get an inch of offense on each other.
And now, Amber Young is just basically being Rachel Jackson right now. Rachel Jackson, even though she would go on to lose, Jackson put up a fight against both members of Reckless Intent, and Rochelle Ross, oh my God, just plowed right through Amber Young after missing that knee. After Amber missed that knee, and now Ross going for a late drop right on the throat of Amber Young with a cover and a quick out at one by Amber Young.
manage to give Rachel an inch, she'll pull a feet out of her ass and make it so you regret giving her that inch.
And now here it is. Uh-oh. Samoan drop from Rochelle Ross to Amber Young. Going for the cover. Will that be enough? No. Kick out of 2. Show up at 2 by Amber Young. Man, Amber Young just taking it to Rochelle Ross tonight. It almost seems like every time every time Rochelle Ross has something, Amber just seems to find an answer for it.
Definitely does. Ember definitely one of the more people in this just general season of CAW that has made a name for herself. Was appearing the last season, but never making anything of note. But nowadays, becoming a mainstay of the women's division.
Amber Young just hit Rochelle Ross with a knee right in the face. And now Amber with a knee. Another knee in the face. Going for a cocky cover, as I call it. A quick out of 1 by Rochelle Ross. Should have took the leg. That would have been a bit difficult for Ross to counter. And there's the cutter into the submission. Oh my God. Is Rochelle going to tap? And she does! Rochelle taps! We have a new women's champion in Amber Young! So...
Wow. Oh my God. The landscape of Apex has just been flipped upside down as Amber trades one belt for another as we have a new Apex Women's Champion.
Oh man. Amber Young and Rachel Jackson have got to be going crazy right about now. Since how Amber Young is now the new Apex Women's Champion. And honestly, it was a no-brainer really, because like I said earlier, she answered everything Rochelle Ross could throw at her. To the point to where it almost seemed impossible for Rochelle Ross to even mount a comeback of any kind before the submission victory.
Definitely. And from what I hear, Rachel still has her the other half of the women's tag team champions. Like I said, Alexia and Cassie have been brought to local medical facilities despite what their social media says. They've been brought to local medical facilities, and Charm City Queens have possession at least of all women's championships in Apex right now.
Well, for the moment, but if I were Lee Anderson, if I know him, he's gonna make him get the tag team titles back. Otherwise, they'll face a certain repercussion. But we don't know what he's gonna do about the tag titles being stolen. But that's for some time later. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it is a big match. The first of 2 Royal Rumble matches. This is the 20-woman Rumble match. Gonna be a crazy matchup, I can tell you that much.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for this. It is. I have heard that we have over 9 surprise entries in this Rumble. With us having such a low women's roster, it seems like Lee Anderson pulled out his checkbook and just started signing away some of the top talent we have in CAW, and I think we're going to be seeing them tonight in this Rumble. Who knows, maybe somebody on their Apex debut will go on to challenge the Apex Women's Champion at Apex Legends.
Well, it's going to be a crazy 20-woman Rumble, I can tell you that much. That's for damn certain. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Rumble match. Let's go down and see what JoJo's going to be saying about this one. Even though she's waiting for her cue to announce what the match is going to be about.
Your mic isn't on. Turn your mic. There's a switch on the bottom. Switch your mic on. There's a little switch on the bike. Switch your bike on.
God. There she
The
is.
following contest is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order that they drew. This will continue until all 20 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will advance to the main event of WrestleMania.
Apex Legends, JoJo, we're not getting sued by WWE.
We're not going to WrestleMania.
Alright, who's going to be number 1?
Strong's look familiar.
And it's Ariel Black, starting at number 1.
Wow, she's going to have quite the challenge ahead of her, as she is going to try to take on 19 other women with only one eye.
Oh man. Ariel Young is ready. She's ready to fight.
Correct.
She's looking to take, sorry for interrupting you constantly, ready to take on 19 other women and try to be the one who's going to be facing Amber Young for the Women's Championship
From
at
Toronto,
Apex Legends.
Ontario, Canada, Angel
Yep,
Black.
Ariel Black, you said
Ariel
Ariel
Black.
Young,
My bad.
has such a challenge ahead of her, I would say. And you gotta wonder who's gonna be entry number 2. What challenge she's gotta face standing right across from her.
Oh, it could be somebody in Apex. It could be a surprise entrant. It could be anybody, for all we know.
It could be just about anyone. That's what's so exciting about Rumbles. You never know who's gonna come out next. Getting ready for entry number 2.
Yeah, taking a sweet time. Where's it gonna be?
Fans are anticipating this next entry.
So is there? Wait. Oh, here she comes. Who is it? Oh! It's her sister, Aaliyah Black,
And
at number
from
2.
Ontario, Canada, Ali.
Oh my god. We are gonna see a sisterly battle.
Oh my God. Connie's looking at us like, you gotta be kidding me. She's gotta deal with her sister at number 2.
Seeing both of her sisters start off the Rumble. It's gonna be absolutely insane.
Oh man. Well, for right now, it's gonna be Ariel and Aaliyah starting things off in this Rumble match. Jesus.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh man.
No one knows each other more than siblings.
Oh hell yeah.
Be very similar to the Hardys back in 2001, when in the WWF Royal Rumble they started off 1-3, and when the ring was empty, would tussle around, grapple each other, and actually try to throw each other out. Let's see if that's going to happen with these two sisters.
Well, right now, these two are going at each other. Ariel going off on her sister. They both have said I may be having to face my sister, but at the end of the day, I will be walking out facing him. I'm facing the women's champion at Apex Legends, as we are now ready to see who will be coming in at number 3. Oh, it's Donna Wolf for the Wolves of Prey.
That's one of their rivals, actually. You gotta wonder if they're gonna start double teaming Donna now that Devin's not. Now that it's going to be a 2-on-1 advantage.
Well, right now, these 3 women, very, very historic, as you said, a very historic thing going on between them. And Aaliyah almost eliminated his sister, her own flesh and blood, as Donna drop kicks Ariel. And now here comes number 4.
Could it be Devin?
Oh, what the hell? From GPW, it's Jessica Sawyer.
Former
What the hell?
GPW Women's Champion. The
Oh,
accolades go on as this Caw legend makes her way into Apex, ready to rumble.
oh my God. She's trying to seize the opportunity, and now she's looking to go absolutely crazy, as we're going to already see her 5th entrant. Who is it going to be?
Could it be?
Oh no! It's Alice Havoc. If you
Oh my
were
God.
oh my God! If you were an old school Apex fan, you will recognize her as being one of the most destructive women on the Apex roster. Even though she would not win the women's championship, and she's obviously going to try to go for it here. And right now,
I've heard a lot of stuff about Alice Havoc, and it's going to be great to see her in action right now.
oh, and Don almost got eliminated. Here's going to be number 6. And it's Undisputed Elite's Tori Doyle.
A competitor has been
Oh,
Tori,
and
pursuing a singles career here in Apex, hasn't been the most successful.
somebody got eliminated.
That is Aaliyah Black. First person eliminated in the Apex Ready to Rumble.
Man, that's not good for her. She's not going to be happy about that being she's not going to be happy being the first person to be eliminated.
Yep. Will her sister follow her?
Good question. Whoa! And Jessica Sawyer just barely missed a nice little side kick. And here comes number 7, Sophia Richie.
Sister of the mob boss, Franco Richie.
And Richie is actually going to be in the men's Royal Rumble later on tonight. But right now, Sophia going after Alice Havoc. Meanwhile, Tori's going off on Donna. And Jessica Sawyer is going off on Ariel.
Yeah, it's just a battle of wits right now. Who can last the longest? Who can survive?
Well, in essence, Ariel is the longest surviving person in the match. She was number 1. But her sister, as you've seen, just got eliminated. Oh, and there's another GPW wrestler, Jordan Payne. Oh my God, so many. Wow.
The student of Diane Zinda is here. Jordan Payne making her Apex debut.
And a spear from Jordan Payne. As she is making a mark in this Rumble match.
been eliminated.
What a mark
And
it is.
Jessica-
Right after Donna Wolf.
As you're saying that, Jessica Sawyer has been eliminated.
Better luck next time, if there is a next time, for Jessica Sawyer in Apex Wrestling.
Now, She always, she had a good run here. But right now, we've got 6 women in the matchup. We got Tori, Ariel, Donna, Jordan, Alice, and Sophia Richie. As we're going to get number 9. Who is it going to be?
Who is it?
Oh, here comes Tony Moon. A woman who's been wanting to go for the women's title for some time now. And already, and Jordan Payne has been eliminated.
Wow. You know, I hear Tony Moon is a lesbian. That just means she likes what I like.
Well, 2 of GPW's wrestlers are gone, but we've got Alice, Tori, Ariel, Sophia, Tony, and Donna in the ring here. Oh, and
Donna and Ariel really last him a mile.
well, Alice Havoc almost got eliminated there by Tori Doyle. Whoa, and Tori completely missed her mark. But in all honesty, everybody should be going after Alice Havoc because she is the biggest woman in the match. Oh, and a clothesline to Tori Doyle from Alice Havoc.
As we're awaiting number 10.
Oh man, a field throw from Alice. And now we're waiting number 10. Who's it going to be? On the halfway mark, who's it going to be? Oh, it's the other half of the Wolves of Prey, Devin Wolf.
Yep, and we got a full package with the Wolves of Prey. We're going to see if they will double team on Ariel.
Right now, look at they're just about double teaming on Tony Moon there. Wait a minute, what's Donna going to do here? Wait a minute! Donna just eliminated her sister! Donna just eliminated Devin!
These two are like sisters to each other, and Devin lasted barely a few seconds. I think we got a record.
Wow, already. Oh, and Tori almost followed through with that elimination. As we go to number 11, who is it going to be? Oh, it's Marcella Romance.
Oh my God.
This relative of Lance Romance, what the hell? Wow.
Girlfriend of Malcolm Black as well. Looking to pursue singles.
And she just got eliminated right after as well.
This is some rapid fire elimination.
God damn. These
women are holding their own.
Wow, that was a quick elimination. And now, and Tori is gone.
Got goozled right out.
A competitor has been
Trying to update the plan. Who just got eliminated? It was Donna. Donna just got eliminated.
Wow, that's surprising. That leaves Ariel to be still the longest surviving person in this Rumble so far.
And there goes Alice Havoc.
Wow.
Here comes number 12. Oh, Corey! It's a Corey Valkyrie!
Oh my God.
Oh, Corey Valkyrie is back!
Former Miss Monopoly, Akari Valkyrie, looking to come back to not where she started, but one of her original stomping grounds here in Apex Wrestling.
Oh, look at this. Oh, Ariel just eliminated Sophia. Sophia Richie is gone.
Ariel has been quite impressive.
So now we're going to see who's going to be number 13. GPW's
Oh
got
my.
Amy, are you kidding me? So many GPW wrestlers coming in.
Surprise after surprise. I predicted it at the beginning of the Rumble, and we're seeing it right here. Bad Amy is in Apex
Oh my
Wrestling.
God. And Ariel looking to make her trip short and sweet. And Amy, Ariel was just a party pooper at this point.
Not
Yeah.
only is she a party pooper, she's dominating right now. She is on a roll.
Man, she is. Good Lord.
She is going the distance right now.
Who is it now? Oh, it's Reckless member Whitney Flynn.
Incorrect. She is part of Anarchy now.
Whatever. Either way,
What's she gonna be tomorrow? I don't know.
Well, right now Ariel is down. Akari is down. It's Whitney and Tori looking to do battle against each other here. Oh, wait a minute, Tori! Or not Tori, Tony eliminated Whitney.
Wow. Seems like we're having like a bit of success with these few women staying in for the long haul.
And here comes Olga Markowski.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, the
If I were
former...
these three women, I would gang up on Olga. Olga is a former Apex Women's Champion.
Yeah,
And a mammoth of a woman.
some people, but as you're saying,
I was not saying anything.
oh man, Akari with the strength of Olga, and now Ariel trying to, she's trying to eliminate Tony, but Tony pounded her. And here comes number 16, who's it going to be? It's Eva Cyanide.
Here she comes. Not the most success in Apex Wrestling, but nevertheless, Eva Cyanide is one of the most imposing women in CAW. One of the few women in CAW to actually face a man.
And Tony,
in the King of the Ring tournament.
Tony is gone. She just got eliminated.
By Ariel Black. Ariel Black is really holding her own.
She really wants to face. She really wants to be women's champion. But Eva moving over, trying to go for a cover, but you don't go for pins in this match.
Looking to reposition herself in a certain way to get the advantage, it seems.
And here comes number 17, Kendall Rose.
Kendall, again, a pioneer, one of the Mount Rushmore of current CAW wrestling. Not having much success in Apex Wrestling, but looking to get that success in Apex Wrestling.
Oh man, and moving Kendall going to work on Akari. Ariel's looking to make history already, trying to be the first woman to not only win the Women's Royal Rumble, but to be the first one to win it at number 1.
Yeah. It's always good to make history 2 times over.
Oh yeah. And speaking of history, here comes number 18. Who's it going to be? Oh, it's Kyrie Black!
She's back!
Kyrie Black is back!
Wow!
What
surprise
the
after
hell?
surprise! You know, I think if my calculation of the roster is correct, there's nobody else on the active roster that is left on the Apex that can comp them out right now. So we're going to see the last 2 entries be a surprise.
Oh, everybody and Corey Valkyrie just got eliminated. Lasted pretty good amount of time, too.
It looks like Kyrie's going to meet one of her sisters in the finals.
Here comes number 19. Look, who's this Maria Wolf?
Oh, Yet I know about her. I've commentated some of her matches on DBW. That's the matriarch. That is the leader of the Wolves of Prey. Look at the size
Oh
of
my
her.
God! She's about as tall. She's about as tall, if not bigger. She's just about as tall as Olga.
A competitor.
And
She
Ariel.
is taller than Olga.
Dude, Ariel has just been eliminated.
By her own sister.
Wow. Hey, it's karma for you.
Competitor has been
And who just got eliminated there? Who else just got eliminated? It was,
That was
Eva.
Eva by Kyrie. Kyrie is letting it.
and here
Letting
comes,
it be known.
wait a
Oh
minute,
my God!
Emily Bray,
competitor.
the longest reigning women's champion, is back.
She's looking to get the belt. She never lost.
And Kyrie is
A
gone.
competitor has been eliminated.
We are down to 4.
As did someone else, as I just said that. Who was it though?
That was Olga. We are down to 3. We are down to Kendall, Maria, and Emily Gray.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
Oh, a nice Northern Light suplex from this Maria Wolf. And now look at her going off on Emily Bray. But Emily's been one of the most dominant women in Apex history. One of the
Now
longest
one
reigning.
of the most dominant women. The longest reigning Apex Women's Champion of all time. Never lost the belt. She is looking to win this Rumble, come back, and reclaim what is rightfully hers, the Apex Women's Champion.
Well, look at this. Kendall, actually the smallest woman in the matchup. And I can't really tell the size difference between Emily Bray and oh wow, Emily must have grown. As well, she's almost as tall as Maria.
She's been taking, maybe, I can't confirm nor deny this, but I think she's taking some human growth hormones.
Oh my God. Well, either way, Kendall is the smallest woman and she needs to, get something going here because Maria is taping it to her. Oh, and Emily taking Maria off of Kendall. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. What's Maria going to do here? A Whitford, something there. Oh, and a Hurricane Runner countered by Emily.
I think she was going for the Mothwing pile driver, but it seems like Emily knew what was coming.
And Kendall just countered Emily. And Maria is going batshit crazy. She's looking to try to eliminate Emily Bray. No, Emily gets off before she could try to throw her out. And now Emily working on Kendall. We're going to try to eliminate Kendall from the match. Will she be able to do it? No. Kendall's still hanging on for dear life on the bottom rope.
Surprising to see. Look at the stature of Kendall, and look at the stature of these two women.
Dude.
There's such a size difference.
Definitely. Oh, and that was a weird little counter. Oh, and Kendall, nice counter on Maria. Oh, and Maria just counters her on her own. Oh, nice shot from Emily, though. And look at Emily go. Oh, my God. This
There's
is...
a reason she was the longest reigning Apex Women's Champion.
I was just about to say that. And now Emily Bray looking to eliminate Kendall. Once again. Maria waiting to see what happens there. And Kendall is out.
A competitor.
We are
has been
down to
eliminated.
2. Oh my God.
We're down to 2. Maria and Emily. A new face and an old face. Which one is going to walk out victorious in this match?
Is it going to be the woman that did not lose the belt she had, or is it going to be the new big, bad, mean face on the block, the matriarch Maria Wolf?
Either way, I know we said it a number of times, but just look at the size. Emily is just a few inches shorter than Maria.
And look at the build of Maria, too. It's not even like she's all height and no talk. Look at the muscle strength on her.
Oh my god, this is actually looking like a good dream match here, but right now Emily needs to do something right now, otherwise she's going to be out here momentarily as Maria hits her with a nice hard hit right there. Good lord.
And it is just a matter of time before one of these women go over the top rope and we have a winner.
Oh! And Maria just eliminated Emily Gray.
Wow. We have a winner. The matriarch has arrived in Apex Wrestling.
Wow. Maria Wolf, a shocking entrant nobody's seen coming, and she has just made her mark in Apex Wrestling, going after Amber Young for the women's title at Apex Legends.
On her debut, no less.
Oh man. The Wolves of Prey have got to be going absolutely crazy over this moment.
Yes, after months and months of toddling around in the tag team division, the Wolves of Prey have made their mark on Apex Wrestling thanks to the matriarch, Maria Wolf.
Well, it was a good matchup, but now, ladies and gentlemen, the women have had their spotlight, and a very good one at that. Coming up next, it is the triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. This has been a good storyline for some time now. It all started when Kurt Carter Kurt Carter, the board, and Lee Anderson picking 3 people to go for to be in a number one contenders match for the Intercontinental title. JD Rep would go on to win that match, but then immediately following that, Jacob Helms would go on Twitter showing his anger about Franco being involved in the match, and that would lead to a one-on-one match between the two, where if Jacob Helms would win, he would be added to the Intercontinental title match. And well, he won his match. Here he is. Let's see what he brings to the table.
Definitely. I'm excited to see this match get underway. Yeah, we have, again, the mini feud between JD Rec and Jacob Helms, really showing off the fact that JD has so much confidence that he will walk out Intercontinental Champion, that he was generous enough to put on the line his number one contendership against Jacob. And that's what brought all 3 of these men together.
Well, I'm hearing the challengers are ready to come out here, so let's see what happens here. In this triple threat match, let's get going.
Introducing the challenger from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing in at 195 pounds, Jacob Hale.
Well, Jacob Helms, he and Kurt Carter have had a problem going on for a while now, to the point where Carter actually handpicked Jacob to compete in that triple threat match himself. And if you're getting a hand pick from the champion, that's saying something.
Yeah, definitely. Jacob was someone that Kirk saw a lot of potential in, and he must be glad to see Jacob in this match tonight. But will he regret that decision and lose the Intercontinental Champion to Jacob Helms?
Well, you're kind of forgetting about the third man here, and here he is, JD Wreck, who originally became the number one contender.
Yeah, and out of the goodness of his heart, granted Jacob a match to get an opportunity to get in this match. Something's very surprising to hear out of JD.
Well, I guess JD decided, I'll put this boy out of his misery. But in the end, it was actually JD who got destroyed in his match. And now here he is. He's got to deal with Jacob Helms and Kurt Carter.
Yep. JD actually being the pick of I think that was the board's pick to pick JD. Actually, the board of directors.
Actually, I believe it was. I actually don't know who picked who outside of Carter picking Jacob. But either way, Carter has to do one thing though. He's got to understand this. And since this is a multi-man match, again, the champion in a multi-man match of this caliber does not have to be pinned to lose his title.
And introducing the champion from
Yeah,
Los Angeles,
I'd say Kirk is in the most possible jeopardy. But a multi-man match is actually how he won this current reign of Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah,
In a four-way.
Yeah, a fatal four-way that consisted of himself, Jaden Shadow, Daniel Harris, and Mason Foster at Control. And not only that, but he became the first ever two-time Apex Intercontinental Champion. And now his reign could possibly come to an end here tonight.
Honestly, if we were talking about who is synonymous with the Apex Intercontinental Champion, I would say Kirk Carter.
If it ain't Kurt Carter, it'd be Tamura.
Well, Tamura, he's had his ups and downs. Yes, the longest reigning champion. But again, when I think of Apex in its prime, I think of Kirk Carter holding that belt up high. In whatever hoodie he deems fit for the night, holding, actually tonight being a matching strap.
Yeah?
Kirk Carter, again, one of the most solid performers we have here in Apex.
Oh, hell yeah. And he's dealing with two men who, in my perspective, I don't think he's ever faced up to this point.
I don't believe so. This is making history tonight.
So he's dealing with two new faces, at least in his mind, two new faces. While we're going to be looking to see some crazy wrestling match taking form here in this triple threat match. Let's go down to ringside and let JoJo do the honors. Oh wait, never mind, because I remembered she did that. My bad.
Yes. The ref's just gonna hold that belt up high, and these combatants look ready. So let's get this matchup underway.
Already JD going to work on Jacob. And now he just threw Jacob out of the way just so he could go out to Kurt Carter.
He does not care for Jacob. He only cares for this Apex Intercontinental Champion.
In all honesty, it's almost like JD wants to say, I want to pin the Intercontinental Champion to say that I am the deserving Intercontinental Champion after him.
And honestly, actually, this is not going to be the last time we see the Rex. His older cousin, TK Rex, is going to be in the Apex World Championship match following this match.
Could you, now that you mention it, could you imagine if JD won the Intercontinental title and TK won the World title?
Would be absolute chaos Apex would fall on.
Oh, and a nice kick from Kurt Carter to Jacob Helms as he does a snap suplex on JD.
Beautiful. Beautiful sequences we're seeing from these three men.
Oh, definitely. And Carter now on the top rope, aiming at JD. What's he going to do here? Oh, wait a minute. Jacob. Oh, he's stopping Kirk from jumping off. Kirk was so caught on JD that he completely forgot about Jacob.
That's the magic of a triple threat match.
And there's the big back suplex from Jacob Helms as Jacob goes to work on Carter. And now he's working on JD. Oh, right in the arm. Oh, wait a minute.
Can't forget about the third man.
Yeah, you really can't. You gotta remember, this is a triple threat match. Don't get distracted by one man. You gotta keep your eye out for the third man before you do anything else. As Jacob is in control of the Intercontinental Champion right now. JD coming back in and goes out to lay the Jacob.
Exactly what I'm saying. You have to have eyes in the back of your head.
Oh, and a nice sitting clothesline there from Jacob. Carter trying to lift back up, taking a little breather here. And there's a brain buster there from Jacob. And now Jacob measuring JD Wreck. Man, Carter must be tuckered out already because he's not really doing anything right now. It's JD did some of the Northern Lights suplex, and now he's working on Kirk.
I was seeing Kirk holding his arm in a certain way. Maybe he could be injured. He could be injured.
On the cover, but a shut up at 2 by Carter. JD almost had the Intercontinental title, but Carter got his shoulder up at 2. And now Jacob, wait a minute, Jacob standing on the apron, waiting for his time. And now JD measuring.
Smart move.
JD measuring Carter, but he, again, a third man play coming in. And now Carter in trouble with Jacob Helms. Helms being the odds-on favorite to win this match.
Definitely. You can't count out the champion or JD.
Oh God, what a fast swing neck breaker Carter just did to Jacob Helms. As Carter's now in a sit-out dragon sleeper, but he gets out of it. And now Carter, oh, hit with the Northern Lights. Jacob getting back up into a nice twirling neck, or a nice swimming suplex, or however they want to freaking call it. But now Jacob in trouble with JD. Knee to the face, and Jacob is busted open, covered by JD. And JD Wreck is the new Intercontinental Champion.
Pinning the man he couldn't pin. We have a new Apex Intercontinental Champion.
Wow. Now TK's probably looking back on this saying, now it's my turn.
Yep, he must be proud of his cuz, but he's probably not even focusing. As we've seen, TK has completely shut off his social media, and like it seems like JD was doing the talking for him, JD was doing talking for himself, and that's what got him to the Apex Intercontinental Champion.
Well, the funny part was, it was actually because of that knee that got him the victory in the first place. Because remember, he busted open Jacob, but then he went off on Franco, and then that's how he got the pin. He pinned Franco after he busted open Jacob Helms. This time he busts Jacob Helms open, and he gets the victory. This time saying, I told you I could do this, Jacob. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for, as far as title matches go, the main event. As TK Wreck, as we just said, challenges Austin Collins. And he seems to have somebody with him, according to what we're seeing on the screen, for the Apex World Championship.
I don't know what that's about, but either way, TK has been going through a lot of changes as of late, leaving Reckless Intent and really trying to get on his own. And we're gonna see if his growing metamorphosis is going to lead him to world championship victory. A two-time championship victory, a feat only one other man has done in Apex history. We'll see if he can actually do that as he faces Austin Collins, and whatever Austin has planned.
Austin, he is known to take the traditional wrestling playbook and just throw that thing out the window. Well, tonight may be just another night of him doing that, but at the same time, TK Rack, seeing his relative JD win a title, might give him some fiery passion that he didn't think he had inside him up to maybe this point, if he shows us the fiery spirit that he seemingly has.
I've called plenty of TK's matches. If there is one thing that TK is, he's tough, he's mean, and he's scary. One thing that might even feed off whatever the hell Austin Collins is bringing to ringside.
Good question. But now I'm hearing that TK is ready. We're ready. The audience is ready. Let's begin with the one-on-one main event with TK and Austin Collins for the World Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Here comes the challenger, TK Rack.
And someone that has technically never lost his world champion, losing the belt in a ladder match that had 7 other men, I believe. Never getting properly pinned for the title, and he's looking to get that title back around the very small waist of our current champion, Austin Collins.
Oh, don't forget these two have a history with each other, with Austin Collins able to take on TK in a winning effort at one point in their careers, facing off against each other. Will tonight be the same old song and dance, or will TK get his revenge against Collins here tonight? That's the big question.
TK going bare knuckle, it seems. He's not fooling around tonight.
Oh, hell no.
Oh my god. Look at the size of that man.
Wow.
I think that's... Is that San State's War Dog? Look at the size of that man.
Wow, he is big.
Yeah, definitely. TK's definitely got to worry about him outside.
Yeah, definitely.
That size might not matter to TK, because TK is a 7 foot, 300-pound man. But just the numbers advantage in general, it don't matter how big, how mean, how bad you are, the numbers advantage will always play a factor in a championship match like such.
Austin Collins, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Ever since his attitude change a few months back, he has been able to climb to the very top of the mountain. And he has been there ever since. And now he is looking to stay on top of the mountain against TK Rack. But the big question is, how will his manager, this War Dog, play a factor in this matchup?
I would think that it's going to play a major factor, because Austin, though the attitude changes brought him success, his attitude changes came with underhanded tactic after underhanded tactic. He has gotten through he's gotten to this championship through manipulation and just manipulation, I think. And we'll see how that manipulation goes in this match against TK Red.
Introducing the challenger, standing 7 feet tall, weighing in at 465 pounds, Tough Man TK Rex. Introducing the champion, from Palm Springs, Florida, weighing in at 210 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Austin Collins.
It's going to be a wonder to see who the fans will cheer for in this match.
Yeah, both very dastardly, I must say.
And here he is. The match is underway, and TK showing his worth right now. Showing that he means business tonight.
Yep. Seems like he's wearing that reckless armband as more of a parody now than anything. Once wearing it proudly, but now showing that he has grown above reckless intent. And he's showing that in spades right now, just tossing Austin around, showing what he is worth when it comes to weight.
Well, you gotta remember, even if you were to get the advantage on Austin Collins, there's probably no doubt in my mind that this man accompanying him to ringside will probably find some way to get involved.
Yeah, most likely. I mean, I wouldn't... I think that's the pure reason that Austin brought this guy to ringside. This War Dog guy.
Means to play mind games with TK, that's what it is.
Definitely.
And TK going for the cover on Collins now. And a quick out. At 1. Collins may be a bit smaller than TK, but trust me, that dude, no matter whether you like him or hate him, you can't deny this man can bring a good fight to the table if he deems necessary.
Definitely. Like I said, Austin Collins will do absolutely everything he can to get the victory by any means necessary. Honestly, TK, I've only ever seen use the brute strength that he possesses to actually win the match.
And there it was, a Canadian Destroyer from Austin Collins. A move that some people feel is too overused, but it still gets the job done, no matter how you feel about it. Oh no!
When the inventor move disavows most people that use it.
And there's the big boot, and now TK going for the TK bomb.
It usually calls for the end.
Oh, and he got him. Cover, looking for a quick victory. Will it be enough? No. Austin with a shoulder up at 2.
Just barely.
Oh man. Oh, and War Dog bringing in a steel chair.
God.
For some reason, and TK, oh, he just got kicked on the side of the head, running right into Austin. That's gotta be a concussion right there.
Definitely.
And now TK. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, look at the power. Austin calls in the power. Good night, TK. But TK getting right back up. He knows sold it. Wow, and there's an elbow. Another elbow. Ducks underneath the clothesline and a Pele kick.
Austin's really feeling it.
And now Austin measuring TK. Can he get it? It Cosby got the Enziguri. The kick right on the side of the head, but he ain't done yet. Austin measuring TK. Moving at power. Oh, but TK got it out of it.
Oh my God.
Oh, and a clothesline right in the corner goes Austin. Oh, and an alley-oop bomb to follow suit to that.
You're going to have to do a lot more to TK to keep him down. If I was Austin, I would have pinned him after that first GTS.
Well, there's the cover. And a kick out of 2 by Austin.
Austin barely hanging on.
Oh, jawbreaker there. As soon as you said that, there's the knee to the face. The knee to the face from Austin Collins. That might be it. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought he was going to go for a dirty pin. No. Quick out at 1 by TK. Should have hit the leg. And now TK elbowing Austin.
That's that smugness that Austin Collins possesses. He thinks he's too good to hook the leg. A basic wrestling maneuver. He thinks he's too good for that. So it costs him.
And TK now measuring Austin. He's going to go for that TK bomb, it looks like. Can he get him? If he hits this, it might be over here.
It's got to be over.
And it is. TK bomb. Covered by Rex. Going for it. 2. Oh, 1. Austin got the shoulder up.
Wow.
Austin just got the shoulder up. And TK is yelling at the top of his lungs.
He is livid.
Oh, and he Jesus Christ, now he's going to work on Austin. He ain't giving him a chance to breathe now.
I've never seen TK this angry.
Oh my God. TK, after that big move, set a combo, cover, no, but still a kick out of 2.5.
Oh my God. TK is incensed right now.
Oh man, Austin though with a nice elbow to TK. And now Austin, oh! Nice DDT maneuver over the cover. TK got busted open, but is still kicked out at 1.
Oh, he's smelling blood in the water. TK's just getting started.
Oh man, and man, you gotta give it to these two. It's a good fight. These two men giving it their all. TK went for a big boot. Austin seeing it coming from a mile away. And now TK going for a nice slam.
These two know each other like the back of their hand, it seems.
Oh, definitely. I agree there. And now TK going for a... Oh, man. Trying to go for a standing camel clutch, but no, Austin again getting out of it. Austin wants to attain the belt. And look at this. Trying to go for the go to sleep. He might be. He does. TK might be out. Covered by Austin. 1, 2, 3. Still the world champion, Austin Collins.
Wow, what a match we saw here.
Wow.
I would say match of the season so far. What a back and forth contest. These two knew each other like the back of their hands, and we saw it exactly in what we saw tonight. What a match.
God damn. He didn't even need his man, War Dog, to come out here and do any distracting.
I would say he did affect it a bit.
Yeah, he did, but at the end of the day, it was all Austin for, I would say, like 99.9 or 99.8% on the match. With
I don't
War
think
Dog
this is
getting
the last
involved
we've
there.
seen of TK and Austin, though. After what transpired here,
Here is your winner.
I hope we see these two in the ring again someday.
World Heavyweight Champion, Austin Collins.
And Austin, he survived TK tonight. It was a close battle. But at the end of the night, Austin Collins emerges victorious in what will go down in history as his hardest fought match to date, in my opinion.
Oh, definitely. There is not... Austin Collins earned this victory tonight. And now, I would guess that he's gonna be sitting in the back, or maybe he even wants to sit at the commentary booth with us as we roll down to who he's going to face at the main event of Apex Legends as we get into the Apex Ready to Rumble. After Austin's obviously done gloating.
Well, you were right about one thing. Main event, it is time for the main event. It is the 30-man Royal Rumble, or Ready to Rumble match. It's gonna be insane. Well, it's going to be the same way as we did before. Now, here's the thing. Just like in the Women's Royal Rumble match, we do have some good wrestlers who we've known are in Apex. We have a few surprises. And as an added bonus, Riley Wolf himself said before tonight, before the show, that he was going to have his minions come out. He's going to have his minions unmask themselves during this match, or they're going to come out unmasked. So the big question is, who are they and what will they do? Only time will tell. But now
We all know what they're going to do. They're going to try to help Riley Wolf win the Royal Rumble, get what he thinks is rightfully his as well, the Apex World Champion, something that he thinks was taken from him prematurely. Shortest reigning Apex World Champion in history.
Well,
We'll see if Riley will actually fare better in this Rumble than he did in his last title.
and without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin the 30-man Ready to Rumble match.
Oh,
Oh, wait a minute.
we have our world champion here.
Here's our man, champ.
Seems like he's going to join us for the Rumble. How are you? How are you feeling? You must be hurting after being in a ring with someone as massive as TK.
I gotta admit, he did a little beating on me, but in the end, I still walk out as the greatest Apex champion today.
Now, as JoJo forgets that her mic is still turned off, could you explain to us who that man outside of the ring was with you? It said on his trunks. It said his name was War Dog. Is that correct?
Yes, indeed. His name is War Dog, and he is my personal bodyguard. Because I feel like, you know, if you need to protect someone like me, you need a bodyguard. Because I am the champion, and I need protection, you know?
Very interesting. It's going to be very. It's going to. Are we going to be seeing more of War Dog these coming weeks in Apex?
Yes. In action, most likely.
Oh.
Right.
Well,
It's going to be cool to see it as we get ready for the first entry in the Apex Ready
minute.
to Rumble!
Wait a minute.
Let's use number
Alright,
one.
here's number one. Who is it? He's taking a sweet time, this man.
Definitely is.
Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me! Lance Romance is back! Lance Romance is back!
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
I can't
Lance
believe this, man.
Romance is back in an Apex ring!
Oh my god!
How the hell?
Austin, how do you feel about possibly facing Lance Romance at Apex Legends?
Oh my god!
I honestly don't know, like...
The champion is speechless, ladies and gentlemen.
Dude, everybody's speechless. They're all going crazy over this man.
Oh my god! Lance is back!
Oh my god. The man who is just one of, if not the most dominant men to grace any kind of ring is finally back in Apex Wrestling. And dude, he is ready to fight. So now the big question is, who will be number 2?
Oh, there's no way we're gonna top that. Lance Romance being number 1.
Number 2 better have something up his. Number 2 better be a big guy because Lance is in the ring and you know how he handles big guys.
We're gonna have to wait and see as Lance finishes posing like you
were.
were.
Lance just wants to enjoy some ring time because it's been a while since he last been in the Apex ring. So now we're gonna see who will be number 2 in the Royal Rumble or in the Ready to Rumble.
Oh.
How the hell can you top Lance Romance?
I don't know how you'd be able to top Lance Romance, honestly.
Well, let's see. Oh, the light's gone out again.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Is it Lance again?
Oh, wait a minute. You gotta be James Frost!
No!
Are you kidding me?
His last match in Apex was against Lance Romance!
Oh
he is back to face him once again!
Oh my God! Romance is looking at us. He's going, are you kidding me? Him again?
He is in shot right now!
Lance, it has to be him. It has to be
Oh my God!
Oh,
holy
good Lord!
You cannot start a Royal Rumble or a Ready to Rumble. You cannot start it as crazy, as big, as exciting as this.
Think about this, folks. The Apex Ready to Rumble is going to start with Lance Romance versus James Frost. Last time they got in the ring together was on an Apex match, in an Iron Man match that was seen as one of the best calm matches in EFED history. And we could possibly repeat history again.
Man, dude. Austin, yeah, I gotta ask you, how do you feel about James Frost?
Honestly, I've beaten like big men before, but it'd be very interesting to step in the ring with him. I honestly think, I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Man,
well, we're getting things underway as these two going tit for tat right now.
Well, remember, it was the last time these two men fought, Lance Romance had the victory, 3-for-2, as number 3 comes into play. And as you said, Riley, it will go down in history as the best match in Apex history. And here comes, well, one of Riley's minions.
Uh-oh.
Who is it?
We're gonna see the first one unmasked.
Wait a minute, they're John AK!
Oh my God! What?
John AK is a minion?
Oh, that's no wonder we haven't seen him on television.
Oh my God! Young AK is a member of Ronnie Wolf's. Oh my God! Well, here comes number 4. Oh, it's another minion. Who's it this time?
We're gonna see another unmasking, it seems.
Looks like
Wait a minute, it's his partner, AR Slater.
Whoa, look at that hair! My God, that hair!
What kind of hair is that? What the hell kind of hair? That's the first time I've seen AR Slater in that kind of hair. But
this
now
is,
it's... Wait a
this
minute,
is still
AK.
insane to see James Frost back in an Apex ring.
Dude, it's crazy to see both Lance and James back in an Apex ring.
Yeah, and as they're taking it to these minions.
And here comes number 5. Henry Jenkins. One half of Kaiju.
Yep. There's rumors that the former Riley ran Blackwire is gonna make a return, but not under Riley's control.
Oh man, look at the power of Lance on Henry Jenkins. Able to slam him hard with that running power slam. James Frost almost eliminated. Oh, he's over the top rope. AK having a bit of trouble, and James has been eliminated by AK.
Oh my God! Wow!
Must be big for AK right there.
That is huge for AK.
Oh, here comes number 6, Chris Blackman.
Take out the best guys in the room.
Oh, here come one of Reckless Intent's few entries. They were originally supposed to have about 5 entries. They have been lowered down to 3, unfortunately. Having only Blackman, Cuevas, and the leader, Franco Ricci.
Alright, now, Chris Blackman trying to eliminate Lance Romance, and honestly, that's easier said than done.
Yeah, look at the size of Lance. There's no way you're going to be able to get that over.
Here comes number 7, and it's Leo Punk.
Leo Punk trying to make a mark on his own, and has had a modicum of success here in Apex Wrestling. We'll see if he can make it to the main event of Apex Legends. What would you feel about main eventing Apex Legends with Leo Punk, Mr. Collins?
I think that would be easy competition to me.
Wow.
Ooh. Big words
Snarky
coming
comment from Austin Collins.
Yeah, definitely.
Not out of the ordinary.
Oh, wait a
here.
minute.
We have Austin
AK
Collins.
just, sorry for interrupting, but AK is gone. AK just got eliminated.
I wonder how Riley feels about that.
He must be infuriated with seeing one of his minions gone. I would think Riley would want as many minions in as possible to help even out the playing field.
Wait a minute. The number, Lockheed Ventura! Are you kidding me?
Looks like the rumor was true. It seems like Blackwire's back and Lockheed with a new look. Look at him.
Oh man. While Lockheed was coming out, somebody just got eliminated.
That was Blackman.
That's Ace.
Look at
Blackman is
Lockheed.
gone. Man, look at the big man already. Whoa! Whoa, somebody just got... Leo Punk is gone.
Wow.
Seems like you were right about him being easy competition. He was quite easy. It's quite easy for him to get over the top
And here
rope.
comes another minion from Riley Wolf.
We'll see who it is.
That's Princeton!
Oh, that's pretty obvious. Princeton's Riley's prize student. Of course he'd be one of the
Oh my
minions.
god. Well, you kind of figured sometimes the student doesn't have to follow the teacher. Princeton could have been that same situation, but wait a minute. What the? AR Svader's going after Princeton. What the hell?
I don't know what's going. There might be a bit of infighting. Well, as you're seeing, part of Blackwire infight as well.
Well, also you gotta remember, there's also every man for himself. As number 10 comes out, and it is Daniel Harris.
I realize they gotta do what they gotta do to be the top guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe these minions have it out for themselves.
And look, Princeton almost eliminated AR Slater.
Yeah, Daniel Harris, the former Golden Boy of Riley Wolf.
And there goes
Seems the monicum of Riley's past here in the Apex Rumble.
And there goes Slater.
Oh, well.
So now we got Daniel Harris in the corner, Princeton. We got Lockheed and Henry going at each other. And Lance is on the ground, bloodied. And here comes
Lance.
number 11. And
Seems like the number 1 entry is pretty lucky. But wait a minute.
here comes Max Maximus.
And now Golden Boy at GPW. Current GPW United States Champion looking to gain more gold.
And
Wait a
Daniel.
minute.
Daniel is gone.
Wow. look at this. Former Diffuse trying to get Henry Jenkins out.
Oh, wow. Right now, look at... Right, there goes Henry Jenkins going off on Lance Romance. As we introduce number 12. And it's Evelyn Reeves as Maximus has been eliminated.
Wow, already. Evelyn Reeves, quite the impressive athlete to say the least. I know he hasn't done much in Apex, but I know he will do enough in Apex to make a mark here.
Wow. I'm surprised Max got eliminated that quickly as we're back down to 4 men as Princeton supposed to try to eliminate Lance Romance.
But how is someone of Princeton's stature going to be able to take out Lance?
Maybe with some help from Evelyn Reeves, maybe. But no, not gonna work.
Lance, just too big for that.
Alright, let's see who's going to be number 13. Who is it? Jimmy Darrow!
Oh my God!
Jimmy
I
Darrow!
am the table! Jimmy Darrow is in Apex!
What the hell?
Former DVW I am the table's champion! Jimmy Darrow is here in Apex!
Wow.
Mr. Collins, what do you think about possibly facing Jimmy Darrow in the main event of Apex Legends?
Look at this Jimmy Darrow trying to eliminate Lance Romance, and it looks like Lockheed Ventura got eliminated.
He did. By his own Blackwire member. It is every man for themselves here in the Rumble.
And here comes Drunker Jimmy.
Of course, the unlucky number 14 spot going to Jimmy. Let's see how long he lasts. Thank God he has his pants on. Oh, Jenkins is out.
And Jenkins is gone. So let's see how long Jimmy can survive this match. And look at that, he already eliminated. Sorry. He already eliminated Princeton.
Drunker Jimmy just eliminated someone from the Ready to Rumble.
Wow.
This is real life, gentlemen.
Alright, number 15. There's going to be, and we just seen somebody else get eliminated. And here comes Hacks.
That was Jimmy Darrow that got eliminated. Is another member of what is now Blackwire in Hex. Yes. Look at the size of this man.
Oh, man.
Lance Romance.
Oh, my
He's
God.
on par with Lance Romance.
Well, goddamn, Lance, speaking of whom, Lance is actually...
Jimmy's aiming at Lance.
Dude, Drunker Jimmy's going off on Lance.
Look at that.
Jimmy must have a death wish or
And
something.
there goes Jimmy.
Oh.
Hey. Hey, the only good thing he can say about this, hey, at least he eliminated somebody.
He's gotten one more elimination than Maximus.
Oh, damn, that's cold-blooded.
Feel bad for the guy eliminated. Probably has to
Wait
take
a
a
minute.
shower after that.
Oh, man, Lance is bleeding profusely right now.
Got that proverbial crimson mask.
And there comes number 16, another minion. Who is it? Wait a minute! Brandon Murphy! What the fuck?
What?
What the?
But wait a minute.
They both
Brandon
hate each other.
Murphy is one of the men that caused Riley to go in this downward spiral.
Oh my god.
What is he doing being Riley's minion?
Oh man, and look at him trying to eliminate
Somebody
Lance.
could have gotten to his head or something.
Dude,
I
this
don't
is...
know, man.
Dude, you gotta be like two people to try to eliminate Lance. Lance being the longest surviving man in the match. And number 17, who's it gonna be? Oh, it's Adam Rhodes.
Adam Rhodes making a recent splash in Apex, but still a splash nonetheless.
And
Who
right
knows,
now,
maybe this Rumble,
oh look at this.
who knows, maybe this Rumble match could lead him to bigger and better things.
Oh, wait a minute. Adam Rose and Lance Romance going at it. This is a dream match right here.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, man.
Lance in itself is a dream match machine.
Evelyn almost eliminated by Hex and Murphy, but no, he is safe.
Huh, that's weird. The Riley Brigade and Blackwire teaming up. That is very strange.
Well, here comes number 18. Who's it going to be? Tom Doyle.
Tom Doyle once got screwed out of an Apex Wrestling Championship, World Championship opportunity. He's not going to let it happen again.
And Hex is gone.
Hex is out. Blackwire guys really aren't surviving long, it seems.
Man, and look at this. Murphy trying to eliminate Doyle. Man, Lance is just... I kind of feel sorry for Lance, seeing how bloodied he is, but at the same time, he's trying to survive here.
Looks like all the hard hitters are aiming at Lance because they know getting him out will make it easier for the other people to get opportunities.
And number 19, Brandon Cuevas.
The other member of Reckless Intent that is appearing in the Rumble.
And look at this, Cuevas already going off on Lance. We're going to try to eliminate him.
Cuevas quite the big man himself.
And look at
surprising.
this, Cuevas and Adam Rose trying to eliminate Lance.
Will this be
And
it?
they got him.
Wow. Impressive distance that Lance was able to do.
They both better watch out though, because you don't know if Lance might want to come back for revenge after them.
You never know. Anything can happen in the world of Apex Wrestling.
Here comes number 20, Deshaun Walton. So far,
Yeah, Walton, a main fixture of the Apex World Championship scene, not really going for that world champion as of late, as having to fight off accusations that he was the hacker when we were unaware of who it was.
and Murphy is gone.
Wow. Yeah, these minions aren't lasting very much longer either.
And there goes Reeves. And here comes number 21. Another 7th minion.
Well, here we go. I wonder who it is.
Oh, you got no.
What?
It's
He's
Eric
not even
Rose.
on the roster!
It's Eric Rose.
Eric Rose is one of the
Eric-
minions?
What? You gotta be kidding me.
No way! Who's This is a joke. Who's playing a joke
Oh,
backstage?
wait a minute. Somebody just got eliminated. It was Rose. Rose just got eliminated
Rose,
relatively
wow.
quickly.
Super kick was brutal.
Yeah, Adam Rhodes really showing off. Really making sure that he is cementing his place as the winner. He wants your champion, Collins.
Oh, Brandon Cuevas trying to keep him from trying to be the next champion or be the next number one contender to fight you, Mr. Collins, for the world title at Apex Legends. The natural born thriller is here. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God! Siler Jordan is in
The
Apex!
natural born thriller is here, and he is about to go crazy
Who the hell
on
let him in the
Walton.
building?
Oh my
Who the hell
God!
let him in the building?
Oh my, I don't know who let him in the building, but the natural
Oh
born
my
thriller's here, and he just
God.
threw out a Canadian destroyer like it was
Oh my
nothing.
God! And here comes number 23.
How are you gonna top that?
Well, one of Riley's minions, I guess. Who's it gonna be?
We gotta get rid of these guys. Come on, we're the Apex faithful.
Wait a minute, that's One Shot Kid!
He was just on Twitter before complaining about not being in the Rumble. It seems like he
What?
must have went to Riley and said, "Put me in. I
Wow.
want to be your minion."
Look at Sarah Jordan just going to work on. Wait a minute. Who just got eliminated? Somebody just got eliminated.
Brandon Cuevas, I believe.
Yeah, Cuevas is gone.
Yeah, one shot. Very resentful towards the company, I would say. So it's not surprising that he has switched over to Riley's
And here
side.
comes number 24, Malcolm Black. The odds-on favorite to win this fight.
Another member of Blackwire, I must add. Yeah, one of the odds-on favorite to win tonight.
Oh man, look at this. He and Cyber going at it. These two got some history with each other, looks like. Somebody just got eliminated on the other side of the ring there.
That was Adam Rhodes.
Wow. I thought
His championship aspirations are over.
I thought he was going to make it to the end the way he was going. Here comes number 25, Alex Wolf, the Natural.
Yep.
Looks like the real main eventers are coming out in the ending.
Oh yeah. You love to see it.
Oh
As
man.
It's gonna get hot and heavy with these last few entries.
All right, now everybody's going crazy on each other in the ring. Oh, and Walton has just been eliminated by Doyle.
I believe it was place in the tournament that could have got Tom Doyle the Apex World Champion. So a bit of revenge there for Tom Doyle.
Here comes number 26. And it's another minion.
Hopefully it's the last one. Because this is getting
Oh
ridiculous.
my! It's Danny!
I knew it!
Danny
Ever
is
since
in the...
we was behind it, we had to know that Danny the bodyguard was right behind his former employer's side.
Well, look at this. Danny trying to eliminate Doyle. Oh, and look at this. The two minions are trying to eliminate Doyle. Malcolm almost got eliminated by Alex Wolf.
These minions are taking over.
Look at Doyle trying to go to work on Danny the bodyguard.
Yes, one shot taking out Siler. Or wait a minute, Siler fighting back. Back and forth they go.
Somebody just got eliminated. I think that was Tom Doyle.
That was.
Oh no. It's Riley Wolf. Are you kidding me?
Of course Riley Wolf is out at 27. Luckiest number of them all. And he had to hack into the numbers to get him so high.
Oh man. Look at
Look at this. Riley and Siler going at it.
Yeah, Siler's actually lasted longer than anybody else has when it comes to special appearances. Oh, wait a minute.
Looks like all the others want to take out Riley's minions and Riley in the process.
Malcolm.
Yeah, I think these three men, despite their bitter hatred towards each other, they need to take out Riley.
Malcolm going coast to coast. And in comes Franco Ritchie.
Now, that's someone that despises Riley with a passion, so you know he's going to be going right after Riley.
So let's see. Is Riley and Siler going at each other still? Oh, nice Hurricane Rana to Alex Wolf from Ritchie. Riley Wolf now looking at his man One Shot Fit. It's only him and OSK here in the Rumble, unless there's another minion that we don't know about. Oh, and Siler's gone.
Well, there he goes. We still have 2 entries left. Who could it be?
Wow.
We still have 2 minions and Riley Wolf still in this match.
Yeah.
This is not good.
It's Dean Henry John.
Oh my goodness. And It seems like whoever was in charge of the numbers was stacking the deck against Riley, putting two of his most bitter enemies.
Franco just got eliminated.
By a minion. What a surprise. As DHA trying to take out one of the minions.
Oh wow.
Now taking out Riley.
Well, look at this. Minions are going at each other again. This time it's Danny and One Shot.
One Shot, I believe, has his own motive, I think.
They all are starting to realize numbers are getting close to the end.
Cody just got eliminated. It was on
That was
Austin's
Alex.
Wow.
Well then.
Alex Wolf is not going to Apex Legends.
Oh, we're still waiting for number 30. As we got we got 3 minions, 2 minions and Riley, as well as DHJ and Malcolm Black.
And of course, we had to have Riley's right-hand man in Danny, and One Shot, somebody that
wait a minute, One Shot, Danny's trying to eliminate One Shot.
Oh my god. Maybe he deems One Shot as too much of a threat to Riley's win. And there he goes.
I'm not sure how Riley feels about that.
He probably didn't even notice it. And now it's time for the number 30. Who's it gonna be? It's K-Dog!
Oh my god!
K-Dog
The former
is
two-time
back!
world champion is here! He is back in the company he made famous! Hey! Best
just eliminated Riley!
This is
what?
What? Yes!
Oh my god!
Riley has been eliminated! Now it's
There's only Danny left now!
It's only Danny, K-Dog, Malcolm, and DHJ.
What is K-Dog wearing?
He must be taking a page on a Velveteen Dream, and there goes Malcolm.
Oh my god!
Why should K-Dog deserve his title shot if he can't even dress properly to the event?
Oh my god.
I guess he just wanted to wrestle in style.
Yeah, he looks stupid.
Wow. What words from our world champion? As Danny is still in there. Danny has a shot of winning!
If he does, it'll be crazy at Apex Legends. And here comes Danny and DHJ's working on K-Dog. Oh, what the hell is that?
I think they should be working on Danny, if anything.
Yeah, they should. Oh, whoa. Danny caught Dean. And now Danny slamming him down hard. And now Danny working on K-Dog, throwing him over from one part of the ring to the other. Uh-oh. And now K-Dog in a bit of trouble by Danny. Man, this match down to the final 3.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited to see who wins the Rumble. Who's going to go on to face you, Austin Collins, at the main event of Apex Legends?
It doesn't matter, 'cause in the end, I will be the one standing over their heads with the title in my possession.
Oh, and Dean trying to eliminate K-Dog.
Get him out.
God. And now Danny. Oh, wait a minute. Look at these two working together on Danny.
I mean, it's about time.
Super kick from K-Dog to Dean.
That partnership didn't last very long, it seemed.
And there's a DDT. And now Danny. What's he going for here? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Danny. Gonna choke slam K-Dog? Right out of the ring. K-Dog is gone.
We are down to a final 2.
Get that loser out of my ring.
Dean Henry John
and Danny the bodyguard. Wow. Oh,
what
man.
A thought.
Dean just landed his head back, the back of his head on the bottom turnbuckle there, and that German suplex from Danny. And now Dean going for it. Oh my God, the power! Got him! But he's not out. He's not out of the ring. You gotta throw him over the top rope.
It seems like Danny is bent on inflicting pain onto Danny's and onto Riley's main bodyguard.
Well, right now, Riley may be out, but he's probably still cheering on Danny, because Danny is the bodyguard, like he said. And if he wins, this would actually be the biggest victory of his career.
I guarantee it would.
Either of these men.
Well, Austin, let me ask you, between these two, who would you want to face more?
Neither of them. None of them deserve to be in the ring with someone of my caliber.
Wow, quite confident on Austin Collins. You will have to face one of them as DHJ.
Trying to eliminate Danny. Oh, he's got him over. Not over the top rope, though. He's close. Danny did him. No, Danny gets out of him. Managed to stay in it.
Just holding on.
Oh, man. On an uppercut from Danny to Dean. Jeez.
It's a battle of endurance by this point. Danny has actually already competed. He was on the pre-show losing to Matt Moretti.
I wonder if he only lost on purpose just to basically pull what Rachel Jackson did with Amber Young earlier tonight, losing the match just to, even if it meant keeping her partner safe. But in this case, it's like Danny just lost on purpose just to reserve some strength in him for this Rumble match.
Yeah. I don't know what goes through the head of Danny the Bodyguard. I don't think anyone does. Isn't he a mute? I've tried to talk to him backstage. He just ignores me.
But Danny now trying to eliminate DHJ. Can he do it? If he does,
you're going to have an upset of the century.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, no, but Dean gets away of that. And now Danny trying to throw him into the corner. Looks like he's going to try to eliminate him in the corner somehow, but Danny gets caught by Dean, who gets caught in a big boot on his own.
This is anyone's match right now.
Man, Danny trying to take out Dean. Dean's supposed to be eliminated. Danny's got him! It's Danny and Austin at Apex Legends!
The upset of the century happening as Danny the Bodyguard winning the Apex Ready to Rumble?
Wow! Out of all the men that were in this Rumble match, I gotta admit, it was just, I didn't think he was gonna win.
We're living in frickin' Bizarro world right now. Danny the Bodyguard has just won the Apex Ready to Rumble. Mr. Collins, what do you feel about that?
This is unacceptable. This is not possible. There is a reason why Danny's a bodyguard. He can't stand in the ring of main event. He has to protect them. He can't wrestle like me. He can't promo like me. And I'll prove that when I beat him and show I'm the most prestigious champion in Apex.
Oh, very, very intense words from Austin. Very upset that someone of Danny's stature, it seems like Austin's not done. It seems like Danny's not done with, or that Austin's not done with giant killing, as Danny the Bodyguard is moving on to Apex Legends.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, with all that being said, it was a wild night. Titles changed hands. Titles have been retained. History has been made here tonight. And look at that. Danny's staring down at Austin. Even though he's looking up at the WrestleMania. Now he's looking at the sign. Now he's looking at Austin. And Austin, of course, holding his championship belt high, saying,
Danny, I'll see you soon.
Oh, man. And what a night, ladies and gentlemen. And with that being said, that is going to do it for us here for Ready to Rumble Hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Forrest Walpole, signing off along... Wait, flipped up my line. I'm Forrest Walpole, commentator for Apex Wrestling, saying good night, alongside Tony Sparacio and the Apex World Champion, Austin Collins, from Phoenix, Arizona. Until next time.